Hi everyone, it's Charlotte from City Haven Massage Therapy. It's been a pretty crazy week this week where we've just been told our lockdown's going to be extended another 2 weeks, and I'm sure many people are feeling quite stressed and anxious. And at City Haven Massage Therapy, we're not able to do face-to-face appointments, as you know, but what we've been concentrating on behind the scenes is helping people identify lifestyle factors that they can employ to boost their immune system and stay healthy during this really crazy period. So one of the tools that you can use is meditation. And I'm not a meditation expert or specialist, but I do see the worth in doing meditations. I've done some at the end of like yoga classes and things like that. I also have an app on my phone that I've laid down on the carpet before I've gone to bed some nights to just let my mind relax and get ready for the night's sleep. There's lots of free apps that are available, and some of them are, I've got a few here: Smiling Mind, Headspace, Calm. There's another one called Stop, Breathe and Think, and another one, Simply Being. There's loads, and many are free. So maybe this will spur you on to investigate what's out there. And I'm just going to go through a short meditation with everyone to give you a little example of what meditation can do. And maybe you've never done a meditation before. So why would we use meditation at a time like this when we're going through a pandemic? Well, it can help control worry and negative thoughts, and it can help reduce your anxiety. So sometimes, you know, when your mind is going crazy with thoughts and you maybe lie down to go to sleep for the night and you just can't settle your mind. It's just like it's like a static on a radio station, or like if you were searching for different radio stations and you're going through different frequencies and things. That's what it feels like sometimes. And you just want that nice calm so you can go to sleep and just stop thinking. The thing with meditation, it doesn't have to be done at night. You can do it any time of the day. And a lot of our worries and concerns right now are super valid. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't worry about those things, because it could be financial stress, it could be anything. So I accept that, you know, obviously there's things people have got on their minds. And it can sound all very well to say, oh, just put those to one side. But I want you to think about giving your mind just a short 10-minute holiday, or however long it is that you're going to do your meditation, because all those concerns will still be there at the end. But at least you've given yourself a moment to just be in the moment. And a lot of what we worry about, we can all be really good at worrying about things. And maybe potentially they don't all necessarily occur. So you can expend a lot of energy worrying about stuff that you have no control over, and it doesn't even end up happening the way you've been worried about it happening. So it can be really great to have a bit of a mental break. So meditation, basically it's when you start thinking about how you're breathing, concentrating on breathing well and bringing the breath into your belly, into your lower ribs, and through to your back. So sometimes we shallow breathe when we're anxious. So the first thing we're going to do is sort of talk a little bit about breathing. Some weeks back I put a little video on about box breathing, and you could actually employ this during the meditation now. So basically a box breath is when you breathe in for 4 counts. It can be more or less. We'll just use 4 as an example. So you breathe in for 4 counts, you hold your breath for 4 counts, and then you breathe out for 4 counts. And then you wait 4 counts again, and then you breathe in. And it can be a really nice calming breath. You may not choose to do that tonight, in which case you can, or today if you're doing it in the daytime, you might just want to breathe for 4 counts and breathe out for 4. Breathe in and breathe out, and not do any holding, that's fine. But what I want you to think about when we start the meditation is, where is the breath coming from? So just as a little example, we'll just talk about breath. I'm just going to hop up on my sofa. I'm on the floor at the moment, and I just talk to you about this. So basically, I'm just going to cross my legs. Okay, so when we're anxious, we tend to breathe more here, and you might see people might have their shoulders up and they are really breathing through that part of their body, and they're not breathing through their lower ribs and their abdomen. So when you breathe in, you should see your abdomen come out, and you should feel your rib cage expand out laterally. And sometimes you can direct the breath towards the back as well, which is really great because you're employing, there's the diaphragm, which is part of your core muscles, and it helps with breathing, and you're really moving all those muscles down here, which is really good. So maybe just for a moment, put one hand on your upper chest and one hand on your abdomen. And I want you to take a big breath in, and before we start, I want you to feel the breath not just coming, this hand will expand first probably, and then you'll feel the breath down here. So let's take a big breath in and breathe out. So did you feel this hand expanding? Try again. Breathe in and breathing out. Now you might like to bring your hands onto your ribs, the lower part of your ribs, and we'll try that again. We want to see expansion this way. So breathing in and breathe out. Okay, so when we do the meditation, that's what I want you to think about, really filling up your belly. Now, as far as positioning goes, you can be sitting in a cross-legged position like me. You can be sitting in a chair if you're pregnant or you're an older person, and sitting in a chair with your legs down is fine. But you want to probably make sure your bottom's back in the chair and you're comfortable. You can have your legs up on a footrest, or you can just have them down. You can lie on your back, which I prefer when I do a meditation. And if you have any back pain, you can put a pillow under your knees, and that reduces the pressure on your lower back. So so you're not arching so much through the lower back. Or you can just sit. So you can either sit on the floor, or I'm going to sit on my couch. If you are cross-legged and you're not really enjoying, or you just feel like you need a little bit more space for your hips, you can actually sit on a pillow or a yoga block under your bottom, and that just makes sitting a little more easy, like cross-legged. So I'm going to get you can also grab a blanket if you'd like to keep yourself all snuggly while you do it. So pick the position you want to do this in, and what we're going to do is we're just going to do a short meditation and a little introduction, and we'll see how we go from there. So don't worry if you get the breathing mucked up. Don't worry, you don't have to match exactly what I say, but just follow my words. You can, when we start, I'll get you to close your eyes, so you don't have to look at the video, you can just listen to me, and we'll have the music in the background to listen to as well. And we're just going to try and give our mind a rest tonight from whatever concern is on your mind. Just some time for yourself, and teaching you how to acknowledge those thoughts, but not have them cause you, so much anxiety that you can't function or you can't sleep. So pause the video now and come back to me when you're ready in the position you'd like to start. Okay, well, I'm just going to turn my music up a little bit. So start with your legs. You can be cross-legged, or you can, like I said, all those other positions. I'm just going to have my palms up on my knees. So I'm just going to get you to close down your eyes. And we talked about the breath on the upper chest and the abdomen. So consider that as we breathe now. So closing your eyes. And I just want you to concentrate on how you're breathing. Have a think about how deep your breath is. Is it shallow? Is it quick? You might start feeling some tension now that you're bringing your attention to your body. You may be feeling some tension in your jaw or your shoulders or your hips or back. Just take a note of everything. Take a big breath in, so for 4 counts. And breathe out through your mouth. And breathe in again. And breathing out. Sometimes sighing the breath out is a really great thing to do. And also you can think about anything negative and sigh it all out and get rid of it. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Anyone doing yoga, if you've done the ocean breath, that's where you, it's like when you want to put steam on a mirror and you go on the mirror. It's sort of like that, but you don't open your mouth. It's just kind of constrict your throat a little bit. It sort of sounds a little bit like this. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in again. And breathe out. And as you're breathing, think about the lower ribs and the abdomen expanding in that when you're breathing in. And retracting as you're breathing out. Okay, now I want you to bring your attention to your jaw. This can be an area of our body that gets very tight, intense. We might clench our teeth. So I want you just to think about your jaw. If your mouth is closed or your tongue is on the top of your mouth, just let your tongue relax down. And you can even let your lips fall open slightly. And just try and release that tension through the jaw, up near the ear, where your jaw attaches to your skull. Just relax. And breathe in. And out. And then bring your attention to your forehead. And see if you can soften any part of your forehead that might be furrowed with worry. Just relax. And if any thoughts come into your mind, just acknowledge that they're there and then just put them to one side and just concentrate on the music and the sound of my voice and how your body's feeling. So bring your attention to your scalp and your temples. And just see if you can relax. On the out breath, just letting go and relaxing. Now bring your attention to your shoulders and let them relax down from your ears, nice and heavy. So your arms are heavy and your shoulders are relaxed. And breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now bring your attention to the top of your arms and relax. And your forearms. Is there anything you can relax in your forearms? Nice and heavy and relaxed. Now bring your attention to your hands and your fingers. You might feel a bit of warmth in the areas of the body that you're focusing on. Let your hands be nice and relaxed. Then bring your awareness to your chest. And with your breath expanding through your ribs, on the breath in you expand, and the breath out you retract. Almost like waves washing against the seashore. And breathing in and breathe out. Now bring your awareness to your lower back. Is there anything you can soften there? Take a breath in and breathing out. Now bring your awareness to your abdomen and feel again with your breathing how your abdomen expands with your in-breath and retracts with your out-breath. Breathe in your own time, you don't have to follow me. Now bring your awareness to your bottom and your hips and just relax. And move to your thighs and your calf muscles. Be heavy and relaxed. Breathing in and sighing out. And lastly, bring your awareness to your feet and your toes. And let them soften and relax. Breathe in and breathing out. We'll just take a moment to listen to the music and I want you to think of something that makes you really happy, a happy place to be. Mine might be sitting on a beach looking out to the blue water lapping against the shore on a blue sky day with a gentle wind. Find your happy place. Just have some time to concentrate on your breathing and just relax. get you to bring your awareness to your fingers. Just wiggle your fingers a little bit, just to wake up a little bit. And wiggle your toes. And when you're ready, just open up your eyes and come back to the present. So that's an example of a meditation. I'll come back down here now. And it can be really, really healthy, really great to do before you go to sleep at night, or just when things are getting to you and you need some time out. You can do it anywhere. You can do it out in the garden, in a quiet room somewhere. So I hope this helps someone find some calm in this crazy time. And do try and find some of those apps with meditations from official people that can offer you, that are well trained in psychology and things like that. I'm a myotherapist, aware how meditation can help people. And so I just wanted to present that to you as a little introduction and to help you during the pandemic. So if you've got any questions or comments, please leave a comment below in one of our social media posts. Otherwise, you can also email us at info@cityhavenmassage.com.au. I hope you find this helpful and stay safe.